Okay, next question. Thinking about we're coming into the holiday season. Thanksgiving is either it's coming up or depending on when people listen, maybe you've already had Thanksgiving, you've got Christmas coming up. What should you do if one of your family members or friends is at your dinner table and they are trying to start a fight about politics? You know they're trying to throw a grenade in there. They lead off with like President Trump is the worst president we've ever had or whatever it is. How do you navigate the difficult political conversations at the family holiday table?
So I bet everybody in the audience is like, oh, I get that. Oh, I've been there. Oh, I'm worried about that. Oh, I know that's going to happen. I think most of us probably have, I would actually say, hopefully have several people in our orbit that don't agree with us. That means that you're doing a good job of doing what you can to maintain the relationship, even though you're refusing to compromise. So I actually think that having those situations where you have the potential for a difficult conversation is an indication that you're being biblical, because God wants us to stand firm on the truth, but he doesn't want us to close our heart off to people that disagree with us. And you should not only be attending their family gatherings or their dinner invites, you should be inviting them to your house. So then what do you do when there is a fight that arises? A few things. Number one, as a Christian, I don't think that we should be aggressors. I don't think that we start the fight. I don't think that we instigate. But as Christians, we need to be ready to give an answer for the hope that is in us and all of the implications of the truth that go along with the hope that's in us. And so I think that if you are anticipating some kind of a battle, you want to be prepared, right? If you know that somebody is coming, they have an axe to grind about one specific issue, it doesn't hurt to brush up and know more than a little something about whatever it is that they're frustrated about, whether that's like the climate change question, or whether that is the ICE raids that they are seeing all over their news feed, or whether it is the gay marriage question that is popping up here and there. Know something about it. Then figure out where are the areas where you can find commonality. Where are the areas where you can say, that's a great point. I agree with you. I don't want people to have to live in fear. I do want to care for the planet. I understand that gay people are our friends and family and they have dignity. Wherever you can, find agreement. And then I would say, a lot of people are going to be watching. This is not primarily about, are you going to win this argument? You want to win everybody around you. And how do you win? It is by, at the end of the conversation, however it resolves, everybody goes, she was more beautiful than he was in that conversation. She managed herself better. She didn't personally attack. She tried to build bridges. That guy, that woman didn't let her. I trust her more than I trust him. That's what winning looks like. Jen, you are no stranger to combative conversations. How would you answer this question?
I think we've talked about this before, right? I think asking questions is always a great idea. Where did you hear that from or read that? I haven't read that before. And maybe they can pull it up and you can kind of get a context for what they're talking about. I was thinking as you were talking too, have you ever seen, I think Michael Knowles is a great example of this. If you ever watch him in interviews, he was on the Jubilee surrounded by liberals, I think. He is one of those guys I think you cannot really rattle. You can't really get a rise out of him. And he just seems very good natured. And then I think it's hard not to like him, even if you didn't agree. And I imagine someone who's able to keep it lighter to if someone throws out, climate change is real and we're all going to die in 10 years. And you're kind of like lighthearted, like, oh, but they were saying that 10 years ago too. So
Yeah.
I just have a hard time trusting some of this extremism stuff. But hey, I think there's places we need to improve in it. And just this kind of like keeping it a little lighthearted, you can acknowledge, but poke a little fun at things, poke fun at yourself, poke fun at the ideas. Yeah, dude, there are crazy people that are saying they're on my side. I would also like them not to be on my side. That kind of thing. Like you're saying, I think it just builds people around you up. You're kind of winning people over because of the way you're going about it even when people don't agree on anything. And I agree, the finding common ground thing is pretty huge. And maybe being able to like, hey, let's talk about that a little bit more later, but let's transition to I want to eat turkey right now. And more so, there's some people don't enjoy political conversations. I think you and I probably particularly do. It's part of our work. But a lot of people really get drugged down by it and don't enjoy it. So know how to like shift to other places in a conversation too. Hey, so and so was in a play in middle school. Let's hear about that for the next 30 minutes or whatever, you know.
Yeah, good advice. Keep the peace, but if they want to go to war, battle well.
Mm-hmm.